All right. So now for probably a really controversial question. Which hook knife is the best? Which Mora hook knife is the best, rather? Let's say that really quick because there's a million hook knives out there and everyone probably likes each one for different reasons. But which Mora hook knife is the best? So I'm just going to come out and say the 163 is not the best. Okay, I'm just going to put that off to the side. It's very limited. Great for finishing. It's a cool one. I just would never say anyone has to have it. Alright, so it's down between these two. The 162, which if you've heard me talk about hook knives before, you know that I will go to my grave saying that the 162 does not get enough credit. I would be a Mora 162 salesman. Mora, sponsor me. But anyway, I think this knife is the most versatile of the Mora knives. 164, if you want just a cheaper version of a standard hook knife, so you're like, oh, I want the OG standard, whatever grandpa had style hook knife. All right, 164, it's got you covered. It's not going to be super pricey. Don't get a cheaper one than a Mora hook knife. If you go on Amazon and you find like the set for $30 for all three knives, I would personally say probably just get a good hook knife and then start carving with a whittling knife. Or they have packages where it comes with the hook and the sloyd. Do that. I think that'll be the best money you can spend when it comes to hook knives and spoon carving, yada yada. But anyway, so which one's the best? I think I personally have to go with the 162, and I know I'll probably catch some flack for that, but I really think it is the most versatile one. And if I had to pick any one of all three of these knives, obviously not 163, 164 I like. It's got the whole standard, old school and usual, normal, normie, whatever, yada. Like, it's great. It's what everyone has. It's the style. It's the single-sided blade. And it's got the very hooky looking thing. It's not a blacksmith style, right? Like, if anyone could have any knife, it would be a blacksmith fancy knife. But that's so that's what that is. But 162, if I had to pick one, honestly, when I go camping and I take a pocket knife and I take a hook, I take this one. I just leave it at that. Sometimes I take this one just because I like to switch it up. But the truth is, I like how versatile this is. And I'll say it again. It's sharpened on both sides, right? Double bevels, which has never bothered me. You'll learn to do it if you want. I'm not saying it would be easy, but I didn't get got too many times. It didn't bite me too many times. And so that means if you sharpen both sides and take it on a trip, you get twice as much life out of it before you have to actually sharpen it. You bring a strop and you get a lot of life. So that's probably why. Maybe that's just me because I view this as just like a cool portable woodworking hobby. But anyway, so hope that answers the question of which one's the best in my opinion. Probably not anyone else's opinion. I've not heard a lot of high praise for this one, the 162, but I think it's great. So between the 164 and 162, they're both great. You'll be happy with either one, so don't worry about regretting. This one probably a little safer. So if you're not really down to get cut, go with this one. For me, I don't know. I'm so used to the 162 that it doesn't bother me at all anymore. I don't get cut. I kind of know how to manage it. So that's that. Hope this answers some questions for you. When I was trying to decide what knives to get, I watched a lot of YouTube videos for anybody who had an opinion about anything. So this is just my opinion. Hope it helped you make some decisions. And yeah.